Incentives, an insensitive look at the incentives that motivate. I'm Morton Gink Jr. They love to tell you what the future will be like. Not because they know, but because it calms them to pretend they do. Exhibit A, 1983. The movie WarGames drops, and it freaks out the smart people. A computer calls a kid on his personal phone, plays global thermonuclear war, and teaches the core lesson. The only winning move is not to play. Panic in the air? Nobody wants the public thinking machines could dial you up, decide your fate, or step outside human control. So what do? In 1984, a crew of very serious men parked themselves on PBS for the Computer Chronicles Artificial Intelligence. It's priestly television. Experts in suits, reassuring America like bedtime pastors. Relax, they say. Computers will stay in their lane. They won't call you. They won't decide. They won't operate without human consent. No crystal ball required, just comfort theater. Who were they comforting? The adults, scared their kids could hack more than they could handle. The government, to tamp down public ambitions for computers. Colleges, lacking the gear to teach the next wave. Coup. Whoever it was, they spun their story, projecting calm over chaos for the next 40 years. They weren't describing 2026. They were mailing instructions to a future they hoped would obey. But here we are. Groks, Claudes, GPTs, LeChats, they talk like rapturous fortune tellers. Your computer calls or texts you. Ready for your next adventure? Light nudges, consent buttons, friendly voices. The denoid future arrived, wrapped in user agreements. And here's the part nobody likes to admit. Every generation does this. We grab today's needs, fears, blind spots, and project them down the timeline like certified mail to tomorrow. Bah! But life doesn't read memos. Different gravity, different center, different you. So why hold fast to what a TV producer in 1984 wanted you to believe about today? That's not wisdom. That's temporal loyalty, being faithful to a past that no longer exists. Alan Watts warned us about this ages ago. He said the road to hell, ISNT paved with bad intentions, S paved with good ones. People absolutely convinced they know what's best. Let me help you, said the monkey, putting the fish safely up a tree. That's how improvement turns to destruction. How certainty becomes cruelty. We've done it with religion, with politics, with medicine, and now with technology. Back then, they denied computers could call you. Today, companies race to make sure they do politely, of course. With opt-ins and emojis. Same mistake. Different costume. The problem was never imagining the future. It's trusting the imaginations of people trapped in their present. Gink translation mode 1 computers won't call you. Gink, they do now. And you answer, because convenience beats caution every time. K2 AI stays in its lane. Gink, lanes are for traffic jams. Kek expands to fill the void you leave unguarded. 3 human consent required. Gink, consent is a checkbox. Click it once, and the machine owns the conversation. For this is for your safety. Gink, safety sells surveillance. Comfort theater, Act 2. 5, we're preparing you for tomorrow. Gink, they're preparing tomorrow for you shaped by yesterday's fears. 6 experts know best. Gink, experts know their era. The future eats eras for breakfast. 7, relax. It's under control. Gink, control is the illusion they sell when selling the tech. 8, good intentions guide us. Gink, intentions pave roads. Results build ruins. Gink's one-line CLOS. Predictions aren't prophecies. They're placebos for the present. Swallow at your own risk. The core meme. Future-proofing. not false. It's futile on purpose. Why? It spreads, feels proactive, hides uncertainty. Asterisk. Couldn't be debunked until later. Asterisk. Let's today S. Power linger breathing has future impact. Planning a nap has future impact. T. A vague hunch has future impact. T. None of that tells you who adapts, who obsolesces, or who gets left holding the outdated script. That's not an accident. That's mimetic design. The real work, now. Not prediction, not panic, not clinging tight. Okay, leave behind without contempt. Could move forward without certainty. Because what seems virtuous today may look insane tomorrow, and what feels dangerous now may prove necessary later. The future doesn't need our confidence. It needs our adaptability.